Uh, everybody's heard about Chat GPT at this point, I believe.
Well, yeah, I would think at least 70% of people have heard about it.
Yeah, and so let me just open up the big screen. The CEO of OpenAI is the company that created ChatGPT, and for anyone that doesn't know, ChatGPT is like the latest, greatest, most state-of-the-art artificial intelligence that you can use. It's a chatbot, but it can do a lot for you. Like, you can literally write code, and it's pretty crazy. It's not the best in the world at everything that it does, but it's shockingly good at those things. It's blown me away by its capabilities. We've used it. We use it to generate tags for this podcast that we're doing right now, and for all of our videos and podcasts. But this is an article where the OpenAI CEO says his tech is poised to break capitalism. And now, like, a lot of people are talking about this as if he's coming at it from the perspective of like communism or socialism or anything like that. But he definitely isn't. This is his quote right here. I think capitalism is awesome. I love capitalism, he told Forbes. Of all the bad systems the world has, it's the best one, or the least bad one we found so far. I hope we find a better one, or a way better one. I think that if AGI really truly fully happens, AGI is artificial general intelligence. He continued, I can imagine all these ways that it breaks capitalism. And I think it's true. I think it's correct. It's like already with what, oh my god, I accidentally did a thing. Already with what Chat GPT is capable of doing, I think that it's going to displace a lot of jobs. Like I've made this argument before with ChatGPT being capable of writing code and doing so pretty good. I think as an example, like, so we know BuzzFeed is using it now to write articles.
Yep.
So, but if you have a company that has 100 employees, your software company, you have 100 programmers, I would be willing to bet that you take your 5, maybe 10 best ones, fire everybody else, and arm the best ones with ChatGPT with the additional power of having these people armed with this thing, as it currently states, and not even talking about any future iterations. I think the company would be more productive. It would be better, and then it would be a lot harder to scale it at a rate to maintain those employees, those extra 90 employees, because then you'd have to 10x your company in a really short amount of time to justify doing that. And I don't know that's going to happen. So I think this is going to displace a lot of things. And then with AI, like, it's already demonstrated that it can learn pretty damn complicated things and provide pretty complicated responses and even be creative and stuff like that. I don't think it's very long before artificial intelligence is capable of like doing a lot of the menial tasks out there.
Yeah.
Well,
it'll all depend. I mean, everybody thought the same of when automation came in, and they thought they were going to be automated out of a job. It does happen in the short term. It does happen. The difference with this versus something like that, this could be fast,
and
this could be fast and
so
widespread.
Even if there is it's a shift and new jobs are created for it, it's going to happen quick. And so who's to say that it happening quick doesn't screw everything up?
Maybe, I don't know,
but also the thing that I think is very different about this than any other form of automation that's come is eventually you're going to have an artificial person. You're going to have a robot that is functionally, maybe even more functional, because like I can't move my arm any farther back than this. Maybe the thing could just go all the way around, like, really efficiently and with more strength and more power, right? So you have this robot that's like this humanoid shape that's as capable of as a human being, maybe even more capable, maybe stronger. At first, it's probably going to be weaker, like we've seen the specs of the Tesla robot. But that stuff, like the hardware, that stuff develops fast.
Mm-hmm.
So once you have the Tesla bot, it's like how long until you do have something that's equal to most people, and then with the AI in that thing, well, then it could just do most of anything, right? There are probably going to be unique cases where, like, like for example, I think AI is going to displace creative stuff, story writing, article writing, even art, to the extent that the only humans left able to make a career out of those things are going to be the absolute elite of the elite. 'Cause the best of the best, I don't know, like they're probably still going to be the best of the best, right? Even with AI. The same thing with a lot of things. Like maybe there are some very specialized skills that there's going to be a demand for
Mm.
that the AI is going to have a hard time learning to do. But um, everything else, I think it's gonna be better at doing than the average person.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that.
You know,
I just think
especially
that
once it's like a person, because then you don't have to retrofit a factory.
Yeah.
You know, you could just put the robots in there,
sure,
and then they could work 24/7.
right. Yeah, I just think that we can't predict what kind of new um, jobs or new industries will will come out of this kind of thing. It could open up all kinds of different things. I mean, we might move from a society that's driven by 40-hour work weeks essentially, and work life balance is awful, to fantastic work life balances. Maybe you
Work a
only work
couple
10,
hours a
yeah,
day
you work 10 hours a week or something. Maybe you only work 2 hours a
on
day,
your own,
or
maybe
3 days a week you only work.
or you work on your own time.
Yeah.
Maybe you got to put in 10 hours in the week. You do it when you want.
Yeah.
You know, do it one day or do it over
How good would
5
that be, honestly? And then if you think
Yeah.
about these,
And yeah,
AI.
see, that's the thing about the AI enhancing everything. So it's like that's the problem, though. I think so. If you take people and other, who knows how many more times more productive by factoring the AI as a tool in their workplace, like say programmers or just anybody that has a job that requires them to solve problems, like the AI can spit out intelligent answers. So it's like, uh, how long, like, or like how, why keep a lot of these employees around? Like, so if you have 100 employees working 40 hours a week and you can scale that back, cut your workforce by 90% and have 10 employees work 40 hours a week and be equally or more productive, the cost saved in doing that would be would be immense. And then that way, instead of having, say, every single one of those employees work like an hour a day and make hardly any money each of them, the ones that are still there are going to make a living, and then the other ones, they'll have to go find another job, and then, but at least it's not like uh, you're paying them 40th, or not 40, like a maybe a tenth or like a eighth of their total salary.
Right.
Right? So it's like, what's going to be better for a company,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an interesting space.
especially when they start, soon trucking is going to be automated.
Yeah, but whatever. I don't think that's as big a deal as people make it out to be.
Well, I think it's the accumulation of it all, right?
Yeah, yeah, because I think
It's like eventually all the heavy equipment, take a place like U.S. Steel, Stelco, Stefasco.
yeah,
Look at all those places. How many heavy equipment operators are you going to be able to replace with AI? I mean, not necessarily tomorrow, right? Not necessarily soon, but at some point, those things you'll be able to retrofit those things with some kind of AI that can just run them.
right. Well, the replacement rate, the birth rate isn't there anyway, so
That's the other thing too. It might save us.
yeah.
It might save us by reducing the need for work as the supply of workers dwindles,
Right.
which is, I guess, that's like the white pill of AI at the moment. That, and I bet you it could do things really well, like design a city to be really efficient, to design traffic ways to to just have less congestion and be better.
Right.
It could probably help you design a house to include certain things to be efficient and cost effective. It might be able to help us learn uh, what types of materials we can maybe use to be more efficient about things. Um, there's so many things that it can help us do in society. Maybe build a more efficient garden system,
Mm.
stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. Do you want to go into the last sort of thing? Show that creepy.
Yeah, it's all related.
Yeah, this is creepy.
This is really creepy. We're gonna try to do a live demonstration of this website. It takes a photo and it animates it. So let me just get rid of that for a second. We're gonna try to do it live. Yeah. Take your picture.
Yeah, make a weird movement so
All right.
it'll look even weirder.
Now let's see here.
This was unscripted. We did not know we were going to do this necessarily.
Yes, we did.
We did, but it's better to say it's unscripted because
it's not scripted. It's like
planned,
half planned.
I've not seen what my weird face is going to look like. I've seen your weird face with this thing, but not my own. This is going to be fun.
It'll be interesting.
If I were single, I'd put it on a
you put it on a
dating profile.
I don't know.
It's gonna be like the new thing.
If how mine turned out is
weird and creepy.
Is any testimony? All right. Is there a download button on here? There it is.
I have notes here, just so everybody knows. You can see it in the picture there. Here we go.
Right. So there's the picture. Yeah. Oh, oops. I lost it. Where did it go?
Oh boy. It went in the unnamed folder that you never name. There we go.
Everything has a place, and everything's in its place. Okay. So now I'll be able to show everybody what you look like in the image. Okay, there's a picture.
You see all the lighting in the back, and
there's a lot of lights in that ceiling.
My messy area back there.
And then if I upload that photo to this website, it's gonna animate it.
I'm gonna be on some kind of list now.
And it takes not that long.
There's gonna be like deepfakes now out there.
Well, that's a whole other crazy angle to the AI thing is the deepfake stuff. It's like how long until we have how long until Joe Biden does a speech that's not him at all? But we don't know. We're never gonna know. They're not gonna tell us. I bet you it's happened.
Probably. Maybe Joe Biden actually. I don't want to say he's deceased, but look at the hat too. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh man.
Why does my face look dirty on the one side? Does my face look dirty right here?
I think it's the.
Yeah, but it looks like dirt on my face.
I don't know. Yeah, it might just be the shadow effect, and that's the way that it is.
Send that to me if you can. Can you or?
I can.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So that's really, really, really creepy.
Well, also because it makes me look fair.
Yeah. Well, there's a still photograph that was animated with AI, and it's just imagine doing that with like your great grandmother or something like that. I think that's kind of like the premise behind this website.
It'd be like,
Because you could
oh,
do that. It's like a heritage thing. So
yeah,
you get your old long gone ancestors and you keep them alive by animating them.
right. No, no.
That's
I used
funny.
to always say it's funny because, like, bring back dating profiles. Um, you see somebody's picture and their face looks like, for one, they put a picture on there that they want you to see of their
Yeah.
face, but a face looks a lot different when it's moving, you know, but that's not how my face
No,
looks when it's
exactly.
moving.
It's not
So it's
you.
predicting what my face would look like when it's moving without any,
It is no. It's just moving a face.
right.
It's just generally moving a
Yeah.
face. It has no idea
In the
what you look
creepiest
like.
way possible.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So, like, yeah, you're going to look at some ancestors and be like, ugh.
I think we're not too far off from Harry Potter pictures being everywhere.
Yeah.
They're just moving. They'll talk to you with like deepfake AI type stuff. Like
Right.
when you can upload a person's personality and do an AI and then it could just like be that person.
Yeah. Oof. This is some creepy dystopic stuff.
Dystopian
Dystopian. That's the word I'm
scenario.
looking for. Dystopian stuff.
Yeah.